Let's come all the way down onto our backs. And from your back, your knees are bent. You can always walk your feet a little wider to help your knees feel comfortable dropping in together to touch. But take a hand to your belly and a hand to your heart. Just take a moment here to feel the ground supporting you. Feel your back body. Notice what's happening for you with the muscles around your spine. Add a little bit of shifting through your pelvis. And maybe a little turn of your head side to side. And then as you come into a neutral place here, take a couple big breaths. And just allow yourself to feel this space, this connection. And as we open our eyes, we're going to give ourselves a chance to be close to the ground for this entire practice. But as you open your eyes, start to take in all that's surrounding you. Take in the room around you. Take in any sounds. And then take a letting go breath, allowing yourself to release what doesn't serve you right now. Take an inhale through the nose and an exhale through your mouth. Draw your right knee up into your chest. Hug it in. Take a big, full inhale. Long, deep exhale. And then set your right foot on the ground and draw your left knee in. And take that same full, long breath. And then set your left foot on the ground. Open your arms up to either a T or to your 90-degree angle, whichever feels the best on your shoulders. Walk your feet out wider than your mat and slowly drop your knees side to side, taking some windshield wipers here. Beginning to let yourself feel a little bit further into your spine. Start to feel any sensation that's showing up for you through your hips, your low back, your quads. And then as you come back into center, walk your feet in. And now lift both legs, knees into your chest, and then heels up toward the ceiling. And then pause here for a moment and just notice how this feels for you. Sometimes this feels a little tense on hamstrings or the low back. And if it does, you're welcome to grab a prop to sit your hips on. You can always take a towel or a pillow and set your hips up a little ways. The other option is, if you have a strap or a belt, you can always take that around your feet. So now flex and point your feet. And then circle with your feet. And then circle the other way. And then come back into center, reach up through your heels as high as your body is ready for. Maybe your legs come to a little more straight. Just always trying to keep a little micro bend so you're not locking your knee joints if you tend to hyperextend. And then flex strongly or point strongly. Think of ballerina feet here, letting your shins get a little bit of a stretch. And then back to a flexed place. Now bend your knees and start to sway both legs side to side here. And as you do so, you're keeping both shoulders planted. And so if you have something underneath your hips, if it's too high, feel free to take it out. Or if it feels good to rock over it, then you're welcome to stay there. But you're rocking just enough so that you're getting a little bit of a twist And you're starting to engage your core as you stop your legs from going too far so that both shoulders stay down. And then as you come back into center now, set your footprints on the ground. Take soles of feet together, knees open wide. If you want to, you can set blocks underneath your knees here or underneath your thighs. Or if it feels good without them, then you can come to this place without them. Again, you can always take what's underneath your hips out if it doesn't feel good. Take a full big breath. And then as you bring your knees back into center now, draw them up toward your chest. You can wrap your arms around and give a good rock. And now set your footprints on the ground, and if you do have something underneath your hips, go ahead and take it out. And then you're going to roll over to your side and slowly push yourself up to your seat. So now from your seat, take a comfortable sitting position, and that can be with something underneath your hips if you want, or if it feels good to sit all the way down, you can, and you don't have to sit cross-legged. But hands work out to your knees now, and begin to move slowly through your spine. Inhale, expand your belly and your heart forward. Exhale, press your spine back. Inhale, lift and open, and exhale, press back. Inhale, sit tall, and now bring your left fingertips just in front of your left knee, so maybe your wrist or your forearm is resting right against your leg. Take your right hand to your hip and start to turn your belly and your heart to the right side. Put both shoulder blades onto your back, and then if it feels good, you can stretch your right arm over your ear. Take a big deep breath. Root through your right sitting bone, and then make more space through your ribs as you reach higher. Inhale, come back up to center. And then it's your right fingertips that come right in front of your right knee. Left hand to your hips. Start to turn your belly and your heart to the left side. Shoulder blades are on your back, and then begin to stretch. Take a big deep breath, and as you reach longer, think of continuing to push through your left sitting bone. Inhale, come back into center, and now folding forward over your legs. So if you are sitting in a different position, like on your hands and knees, then you're taking a child's pose here. So as you fold over your legs, your elbows can come to rest on the ground, or you can always put them up on some blocks here if you want. Take a big deep breath. And then rise up to your fingertips and walk your hands out to the left side. And from here, again, you can always have your hands on a block. Sometimes being lifted up a little bit higher is helpful, but that's your choice. You decide what feels the best in your body. And now you're going to take your right fingertips and reach them further forward from your left hand. Take a big breath into your right ribs, your right side. And then bring your hands back through center and over to the right side. And again, walk your left fingertips further forward of your right hand and take a deep breath. And then gently bring yourself all the way back up to a tall spine. And again, just a little movement forward and back, cat and cow. Inhale, belly forward. Exhale, press your spine back. Inhale, coming all the way upright. Walk your feet straight ahead. And with your feet straight ahead, you're going to take your legs out as far as you need to cross your right ankle over your left knee. So if you need to, your leg can come all the way out straight to cross, or it can be a little bit closer to cross with that figure 4 pose here. So now, fingertips behind you in whatever variation that is, flex both feet, make them strong, and then lift your ribs up high. Take a big, full, deep breath. Good, and then gently switch sides. And again, your leg can stay all the way extended here. This is still a hip stretch. Or you can walk your heel in a little ways. Lift up through your heart, take a full big breath, and even think of lifting all the way down low from your low back and sacrum. Full deep inhale, long full exhale. Good. Then gently release your legs, extend both of them out long, and then with your fingertips on the floor beside your hips, press down, lift, and open through your chest. Add a little bit of rocking with your knees, up and down with your knees. Good. Okay, so now bring your left leg in to create your base. And it can be as far as it needs to be. You can always put a block underneath your knee for a little support. And then your left leg, you're going to pick your foot up and hold on to your knee and foot. And where that is in regards to your body and relationship to you will depend entirely on how your knee feels and your hip feels. So it might be even further toward the ground here, but find where that is for you. Give your foot a flex and then start to rock it. And now we're going to take the knee over to the side. Right hand takes a hold of the outside of your right foot. Left hand becomes your support. And now as you give a little gentle pull back, resist and push your foot into your hand. Shoulder blades are engaged. Take a really big breath. And now inhale, extend your leg as far as your body is ready for. And that might not be very far if your hamstrings are feeling really tight. But reach out through your heel, whether your knee is considerably bent or a little bit more straight. Lift up from your sacrum. Big deep breath. And now bending your knee, we're going to take a little twist, turning your right foot to tap the ground or come toward the ground on the left side. Supporting yourself with your left hand still, take a full big breath. Then inhale up and open, extend one more time, long through your spine, and then release your right foot down, and you're going to switch sides, taking that bend to your right knee if that's comfortable, and then you're going to pick your left foot up. Again, that is as close or as far away or at whatever angle you need for it to be okay with your hip, your knee joint. Flex your foot, and then start just a little gentle rocking. And now we're turning our knee and our foot so that our knee can move a little bit back behind us. Take your left hand on the outside of your left foot. Your right hand becomes your base. You can lean over onto it to support yourself. And then you're creating a little pull back as you flex your foot and push into your hand. So a little resistance. Take a big deep breath. And then gently extend your leg as long as your body needs. Full deep inhale, Long, full exhale. Good. And now as you bend your knee, we're going to take that little bit of a twist, crossing your leg over, and notice my foot stays flexed. My heel can tap the ground here, or it can stay a little lifted if it's not going to quite come to the ground. It's okay. Take a big breath. Then inhale all the way up and open one more time, full breath. And gently release your foot down. And we're going to extend both legs out long, and again, just move through your knees. Good. And then walk your feet in. You're going to lay all the way back down onto your back, hugging your knees into your chest. And as you rock side to side, give yourself a chance to notice. How does your body feel right now? Maybe you feel some release in areas of your body, or maybe you just discovered some parts of your body that you didn't know were tense. No right or wrong answer, just an opportunity to check in and notice. Then as you set your footprints on the ground, walk your feet out a little bit wide so your knees can drop in comfortably to touch. And then take a hand to your belly and a hand to your heart. And with your eyes closed, if that's comfortable, start to feel your breath move from belly to ribs to chest on the inhale. From chest to ribs to belly on the exhale. 3 more of these breaths. Full, long, deep inhale. Long, full exhale. And now you're welcome to stay here as long as you would like. Or you're welcome to push yourself up to your seat. Your choice. Thanks for joining me today for a little floor-based yoga. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.